Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, the 27th of March, 2018. Welcome to today's United Kingdom tour, coming to you live from the Mirable studio in Royal Berkshire. We're in green today. Is green all right? Green all right, dear? I don't usually wear this one. It's not one of my most popular jackets, I have to say. A bit of a grey old drizzly day out there today, I have to say. Not very pleasant at all. It's not raining. It's not like really raining. Now and again you get a little bit of drizzle come down. I took a risk today and cycled. Cycled to have my hair cut. And I went to Slimming World as well. So I had my hair cut. Got to Slimming World. I've put on half a pound again. So at the moment, we're 12 stone, 1 pound. You've got to watch out for that. As that's a half a pound last week and a half a pound this week. It's that slow creep upwards. You've got to watch that one. That's more dangerous, I think, than putting on £6 in a week. You know. All these, but they come to Slimming World to, it might have gone up a bit this week because I had one sausage roll and they stand on the scales and they put £10 on. I don't think you'd have one sausage roll, dear. I can't believe it. I've only had one sausage roll. No, you haven't. We don't believe you, dear. No, you've had a bit more than one sausage roll. Huh? That's quite easy to deal with. The sudden jump up, you know, you think, oh, hang on a minute, I did this, I did that. The slow creep up is a little bit more difficult to deal with, but we'll see how we go. The only thing is, of course, Easter is coming up. Yes, Christ the Lord is risen today. La da 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 da. Not yet, though. Not yet. Because on Thursday, we've got the washing of the feet. On Friday, we have the crucifixion. And then on the Sunday, it's not until Sunday, 3 days later, when Jesus rises from the dead. Yes. And then you open your Easter eggs. Oh, yeah. Now, I have requested all my nieces and nephews and best friends not to buy me Easter eggs. There's bound to be one as a surprise. I reckon my sister will probably get me one as a surprise. I got my sister a really nice one. Oh, yes, hang on. I hope she's not watching. I got it from Waitrose, and it's like a marble effect. Like brown and white chocolate, all in this marble. Very, very nice indeed. Waitrose were doing these avocado ones, weren't they? And they've run out. I went into into Waitrose last Thursday. I said, you haven't got any of those avocado ones? What was her name? I can't think of her name now. One of the ladies on customer services. And she said, we haven't got any for sale. Only this one behind me. I said, oh, is that for sale? She said, no, that's my one. And put it back quickly on the shelf so I couldn't grab it. I mean, whatever happened to... Oh, hang on a minute. I haven't opened the blooming message thing on YouTube. Oh, I keep forgetting to do that. Hang on. Just a minute now. Just a minute. Oh, no, it wants to install something. Just a minute. It's updating. If you're watching on YouTube or Periscope and you've sent a message, it won't have got to me. Just a moment. Just give it a second. Let it start up and I'll let you know when. Because we like to include everyone. We include everyone on this programme. Don't care where you're from or what you look like, you are included. There we go. Okay, the chat line is open there on the message line is up now on the YouTube Periscope and everything, including Facebook Live. If you sent a message on anything other than Facebook Live, it won't have got to me. Send it again now and it will get to me. All right, there you go. Thank you, Andrew. There you go, Andrew. We've been ignored again. No, I keep forgetting to push that thing. Wouldn't it be so much easier with computers if you just pushed one button and everything started working? Oh, no, couldn't be that easy, could it? Push that to start that, push that to start that, push that to start that. It's most depressing. Anyway, so I've got this lovely Easter egg. I'll be taking that up there. And there's no doubt to be a little surprise Easter egg for me. But not only that, because of course it's my nephew, Jimmy Butler's 21st birthday celebration on Saturday. Yes. And there will be, oh no, it's deadly, a cold buffet. Oh no. Duh, duh, duh. Not the cold buffet. Yes, you know the sort of thing. Ham sandwiches, dead animal sandwiches, cheese sandwiches, stuff like that. Oh, someone sent me an Easter egg. How did you do that? Someone on Periscope. Asood has just sent me a jumping Easter egg. How the hell did you do that? Hello to Paul Mosley. Weird City Citizen. You are not the forgotten ones, Paul. You are not forgotten much. Someone's actually sent me a jumping Easter egg within the Periscope chat thing. I don't know how you did that. That's very clever. Very good. Yes, you see, there's the cold buffet. That's the other thing, the big bowl of coleslaw, secretly gathering bacteria in the middle of a table somewhere. So we've got all this food to eat here. It's not going to be a very successful Slimming World. So unless with my nephew, being the thoughtful person that he is, he has prepared for me a jacket potato with no butter and baked beans. So while everyone else is picking, pick. Oh, little dead animal sausage, little dead animal sandwich, dead animal on the bone. There's mine. Baked beans. Thank you very much. Very, very good for Weight Watchers. Baked beans and Slimming World type people, okay? So, where are we going? Let's say hello to some people on Facebook. Good afternoon to Kelly Witt, who I think I'll be seeing you Saturday, won't I, Kelly? Nice to see you. First message in this afternoon. Hello, darling. Are you wondering why I'm here in the afternoon, by the way? Tuesdays, I go to Slimming World in the morning, so rarely do we have time to do a show in the morning. Sometimes we do it tonight, but tonight... A first tonight, boys and girls. We need a jingle for first, don't we? Da-da-da-da-da-da. A first tonight. My music and chat show, which I hope some of you heard yesterday morning on Upload Radio, that is finishing next week. And the reason is I want to do it live. So tonight I'm doing a little bit of a test out, okay? A 1 hour live music and chat radio show. So you won't be able to see me. I know how disappointed you are at that. I know. A lot of people have said I've got a face for radio. I'm not quite sure what they mean by that. So it'd be like an internet radio thing, similar to the way you watch this. I'll post a link up on Facebook. Now, if you haven't got my Facebook, it's facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK. All right? Facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK. Click a follow thing and then you'll get the notification, I think. I'll post a link. The show is at 10 o'clock tonight. All right, on Reach on Air. What's the name of the station? Reach on Air. I think it's Reach on Air. I can't remember the name of the station. It's on Reach on Air. So it'll be music from all time. So there'll be some new stuff, some old stuff, and anything in the middle. All right? That'll be between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. tonight. Live chat show, live music and chat show. You'll be able to send messages through just like you are today on Facebook. I don't think we can do it on YouTube Live. Because that will involve all sorts of copyright things. You've got to click the radio link, which is in Facebook, right? So once again, facebook.com /Chris Reardon UK. Just join us on there and then click that link when it comes up. I'll put it up around about 9:45, all right? So you're all ready for that. Paul says, can do a boiled egg. No Easter egg. Oh, no boiled eggs. No boiled eggs, thank you very much. I'm not one off for boiled eggs, actually. No, they're very difficult to get right, aren't they? Oh, isn't it awful when you do a boiled egg and the middle's gone hard? Oh, it's not my cup of tea. Or egg sandwiches. I'm not really one for egg sandwiches. And they give you terrible wind, don't they? Oh. Good afternoon to Mark Cording. Afternoon, Mark. You got a couple of songs in at the karaoke last night, didn't you? We'll talk about that in a moment. Good afternoon, Kevin Bell. Well, it's morning in South Carolina. I am a breakfast show in America. They get millions of dollars, those breakfast show hosts, in the States. Do you think... Now, I was talking to my mate the other day, right? And, I know this little thing that I do isn't exactly professional, is it? We kind of avoid hard subjects because I tie myself in knots. I'm not... And this is not a joke. I don't consider myself a very intelligent person. But I do like to have a natter with people like I am with you today. I like to have a natter. Now, the Americans, much like we love them, do enjoy the English accent. And I'm wondering, perhaps I should approach some stations in America and see if they'd like a little chat show. Maybe I could get paid for it then, dear. Wouldn't that be nice? Or could you do a chat show for us today? Hello, it's CBS. I don't know what name of the station. No, they've got letters, haven't they? KWBS ZZC. Hi, this is KWZZP. Chris Reardon with you on a Monday morning. Yes, thank you. $10,000 per show. Is that what they pay? So that might be an avenue to look round, actually. Radio in the States. Good afternoon, Shane Cameron. Welcome, Shane. Christina's there. Good afternoon, Christina. Lovely to see you. Kevin likes the green. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah. Queen. Good afternoon, Mark Kempner. Hello, Mark. Ray Reynolds is there. Good afternoon, Ray. I've put one of your pictures up as my thing at the top there for a little while. I hope that's okay, Ray. We had a fantastic karaoke last night. I'll just read the messages and then I'll get back to you. Good afternoon, Colin. Afternoon, Colin. I've not heard from the Quebec at all yet. I don't know. Maybe he needs another couple of weeks or so before he contacts people, or he might just be going with what they've got already. So I did put my name in there, Colin, but, never know. Never know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. One of those things. Kevin reckons it's all the scones that are... Well, I only had... What did I have last? 2 scones last week. 2 scones. You should be able to get away with 2 scones in a week, I think. But yesterday... I went a little bit naughty yesterday. And my mate came round for dinner. And we had a Slimming World lunch, which was Slimming World chips, which were all homemade, you see. Cut up the potato, spray with spray light in the oven. That's Slimming World chips. You can have as many as you want. And we did. Oh, believe me. You know those big oven trays? Well, we had one of those each. And it was each. And it was full of chips. Oh, delicious. And we had Linda McCartney's sausages. Now, they're supposed to be sin-free. But I have to say, I put those in the oven. And I was surprised at the amount of fat that came and dripped into the bottom tray. There was a hell of a lot of fat in there. I don't see how they're sin-free, but there you go. So we had 3 of those each, a couple of eggs and some baked beans. So that's all okay. But then I went to the Co-op. When I had the chips in the oven, I'd run out of eggs. So I walked down to the Co-op just down the road there. There was no one in the queue yesterday, funnily. No one in there at all. And I got some eggs. And then I went past the ice cream freezer thing. Now, I don't have ice cream. Very, very rare do I have ice cream. I've got to tell you, I used to have it every day. After every meal, I'd have a big bowl of ice cream. A big, but not... what's the point in having a scoop? Yeah. Oh, it's gone. Where is it now? No. I used to have a big bowl of ice cream every day. I don't have that now. This is probably the first time I've had ice cream this year, I think. Yeah, it must be. Anyway, so I'm going past the ice cream counter. Ben and Jerry's caramel chocolate thing. So I thought, oh, one of those would be all right. So we had that as well, half of it each. It's not a massive thing. It's like that, about that much each, I suppose. Two scoops. You'd get 2 scoops each out of that, I suppose, really. Anyway, we had that yesterday afternoon. Oh, my God. Have you had it? What it is, it's vanilla ice cream with what look like chocolate pieces, but they're hollow. And inside is caramel. Have you had that before? Oh, wow. I don't know what it's called, caramel surprise or something. It's not like caramel swished around with the vanilla. Oh, no. So you got the vanilla ice cream, little, like, pustules. I suppose you call them pustules. Sounds like something you'd do on your face, wouldn't it? Little pustules of chocolate filled with caramel, Ben and Jerry's. And we had that. Oh, my God. I got to tell you, put this thing in your mouth and you, like that. And the caramel just oozes out and drops down the back of your throat. Oh, it is delicious. Absolutely delicious. You've got to try some of that. But I'm not sure exactly what it's called. Ben & Jerry's caramel something. But look for the little bits of chocolate that have got the pustules of caramel in. Delicious, dear. Delicious. Hello to Renu. You're new to the show. Welcome along, Renu. Oh, hello to those of you watching on any of the Learn English Facebook groups as well. You're very welcome along. Kelly is coming Saturday. Good, I'm pleased. Hello, Simon Gilman. William's there in Sydney. We're a nighttime show in Sydney. A breakfast show in America. I just do everything. Everything, dear. We've got the music and chat show tonight at 10 o'clock on Reach on Air. Look, do you want me to give you if I'll give you the thing now. What is it? Reach, just a moment. I can't remember the name of the station. Yeah, reachonair.com. Okay, reachonair.com. That's where I'll be tonight at 10 o'clock. Reachonair.com. Music and chat show live. You'll be able to send your messages in and things like that. We'll have a little bit of a chat as well. But music as well. So a bit like this, but with more music. More music. I've got the first jingle already. I made it today. Do you want to hear it? One moment, please. Oh, I think I loaded it in. Would you like to hear the opening to my show tonight? You would, wouldn't you? I can tell the excitement in your voices. I can play you this because it's not a whole tune. One moment, please. Here it comes. So there's bits of long music here that I will talk over, you see. It's only like, how long is this? I think it's a few seconds long. Here we are. Here we are. Reach opener. You ready? Here it comes. So see, that's the bit I talk over and say hello everyone and all that business, and then it goes into this. Listen.
Live from the Mirrorball studio in Royal Berkshire, this is Chris Reardon.
And then I do a bit of a chat over this, and then we play the first song. How fabulous. Isn't that powerful, dear? You've got to do an opening, love. You've got to do an opening. It's like when I bring acts onto a stage on a Saturday night at Central Station. Singers, drag queens, all sorts. Mainly drag queens. And to bring them on, when you bring them on the stage, I like to give them a big opening. I've seen some DJs, and I'm like, okay, it's showtime now, here's Barry Manilow. And that's it. And then they come on and do their thing. There's no build-up. You've got to sound excited, even though you're not excited. And I've got Barry Manilow news as well on the show today. Not good Barry Manilow news either. Not for me anyway. It's coming up all in the show today, all right? Hello to Rashid. Begin to understand you. You were a challenge for me. Ah, Rashid. Well, that is a thing, you see, because there are many different English dialects. Not dialects, dialects. I'm kind of a little bit of a cross between Thames Estuary and South London. That's me, Thames Estuary and South London. Okay? Don't even attempt to understand anyone from Newcastle. You are wasting your time. Do not. If you see the word Newcastle, don't bother. We can't understand what they say. It's just another language altogether, dear. All right, so welcome to the show, Rashid. And it'll take you a little while to tune into various accents. I have the same problem, actually, if, say, there's a hard Scottish accent. You've got to... If I'm listening to someone talking in sort of, really strong Scottish... There's not a cuss or anything. This is just how it is. If I have someone talking in a very harsh Scottish accent... then it takes me a while to tune in. Do you know what I mean? They have to talk. And eventually it comes. Eventually you kind of tune into it and you can understand what they say. Paul says that jingle woke me up. Did it really? Was it loud? It wasn't that loud, was it then? Hello to Johnny Key. Welcome, Johnny. Lovely to see you last night, Johnny. Really was. I'm sorry I didn't have much time to come around, certainly early on in the evening, to chat. We were being a little bit technically challenged last night, and there's a reason for that as well, which I'll tell you. Hello to the delightful Lady Phoenix. Jade is there as well. Greetings, Jade. Nice to see you. Frozen yoghurt is better than ice cream. Yes, indeed, you're absolutely right. And Jade and her lovely gay magnet husband, Dave H, they actually run a frozen yoghurt place, don't you? In Brent Cross Shopping Centre. They do frozen yoghurt. I don't think I've ever had frozen yoghurt. Isn't that funny? Sure I haven't. Paul says, ask him to try listening to us Brummers. Yeah, people from Birmingham as well. Very difficult to understand. You go in there, you're going into, your local supermarket. They won't have a Waitrose up there. It's like, it's all cheap stuff. Just about to go out a date. Like they've got their own supermarkets in Birmingham. There's none of the big four. It's all like, cheap stuff that we don't want down here. We send it up there and they can't wait to get their hands on it, any of that lot. Eh? Hello, Martin. Popped in to say a thank you for a quality karaoke last time. Oh, was that last night, Martin? Was it last night you were there, sir? Were you there last night, Martin? I don't remember bringing a Martin up on stage last night. Can't have been last night. When were you there? Tony, hello, Tony, who says, dump the Slimmers World. Get the whole hog of pork on there. Hog of pork? Hog of pork? What, you want me to eat a dead animal? I don't think so, Tony. We don't eat dead animals in this house, love. There is no bit of dead animal in my fridge or freezer. I'll have you know. Thank you, Martin. Oh, it was you last night. Were you singing last night, Martin? I'm just trying to think of a Martin that I bought. The only Martin I can think of is is the chap in the black leather thing. Oh, you were watching last night. I beg your pardon, Martin. Thank you very much. Yeah, we try and do that twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. But we were a bit technically challenged last night, and there's a reason for that, which I'll come to after I've done these few messages there. All right. Kev says, if you want something that's chocolate and melts in your mouth, try Tim Tam Slams. Now, I know Tim Tams. They are they're like a penguin. If you're in the UK, they're like a penguin biscuit, Tim Tams, in Australia. Very, very popular and very, very delicious as well. Tim Tam biscuits. If you're still there, when you come over, because you're coming in here, aren't you, to see my little setup in here and that. When you come over from Australia, I'll have some Tim Tams, please, original flavour. No mint. Don't want any mint or anything like... Or the caramel ones. Can I have a packet of Tim Tams, please? Thank you. Thank you. Can I play some AC/DC? What, tonight, Mark? Yes, I can tonight. I will play you AC/DC tonight. What shall I do? You shook me all night long, that one you sing. You shook me all night long. We like rock. We like rock music very much. I think that's the blueshes in me. I never used to really listen to rock music until I started working at Blueshes. Well, I'm not working there now. But for many, many years, I worked, about 6 or 7 years, I worked for the Blueshes brands. And they always had rock music in there. And when I first went, I don't like this. And as time went on, I really got into it. When you're playing the rock, and of course when you sing, because you're a rock singer, Mark. The best songs you do are rock ones. I honestly do say that as a friend. You know, the best songs you sing are the rock ones, not the show tunes. Show tunes aren't for you. I love it when you do your rock tunes, AC/DC. Sex on Fire and all those ones. Love it. You are a rock singer, and a good one as well. Simon says, how will we know when you're on Reach tonight? Would there be any link? Yes, I'll put the link straight on my Facebook wall. Okay? The link will be straight on my Facebook wall around about 9:45. There's a bloke before me as well who's very good, Ross Pats Out. He's on at 9 o'clock. So I might link him as well, and then me after, so it'd be like a double one after the other, okay? So let's reach on air tonight. Hello to Joey. Joey, there is no schedule for this show. Usually it's about 9:30 in the morning, but it can happen at any time. That's why you've got to have your little notifications thing on, lovey. Okay? William, Tim Tams are so popular here, making a quick trip to London next week. Oh, okay. He's Australian. Okay, so you're not coming. You're only coming for a quick trip next week. I'm not here next week. I'm here Wednesday. I'm back on Wednesday. My mate's here. My mate's staying in the house for a couple of days while I'm away up north. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Oh, never mind. All right. Let me have a look here. Where have we got there? Right, now, which bit shall I start with? Let's start with the problems. Now, I was technically challenged last night at the karaoke. Technically challenged as in I was having trouble getting the stream going again. Now, you may remember last week I bought, which they've given me the money for now, but I bought a Wi-Fi extender because... The way we stream the karaoke from Central Station is that's a separate computer. It's in the corner, and it goes through the Wi-Fi. Now it's a bit weak. It's a bit weak in that position, which is when you get the picture freezes or it drops out completely. We've lost the connection. Basically, that's what happens. We lose the Wi-Fi connection. Now, I wasn't sure whether it was the Wi-Fi or whether it was. The fact that the computer was 2 or 3 years old. Last night proved something to me. So, last week, bought a Wi-Fi extender, put it in upstairs, plugged it into the restaurant area. That's it. We had a good, strong signal, and that almost completely solved the problem. And now and again, we've got a couple of frame dropouts, which is where the picture freezes like that, The sound carries on, but the picture freezes. That's what happens when you get frame dropouts. Technically speaking, I send to the servers 30 frames per second, and you'll get quite a smooth. Now, if some of those frames drop out, you'll get this, right? Or you might completely freeze altogether if it stops sending. And the only reason it stops sending is because the Wi-Fi gets very weak or completely drops out. Now, the extender almost completely solved that problem. So there I am last night, and I looked at the little, you know, in the corner of your screen, it tells you how strong the Wi-Fi is. So I'm looking at this thing, and it was back down to just 1 bar. And I thought, well, that's strange. You know, on Friday, when I'd set up the thing, we were up to a full signal on there. So a Wi-Fi extender, so you've got your router in one room, okay? Where you want to use it, like your laptop, is in another room. Now, if it's a bit weak, you can buy a Wi-Fi extender and put that somewhere in the middle of the two. So it takes that signal from there and throws it a bit further that way. Get it? So that improves the signal. So I'm thinking, oh, I can't have logged on to the right one. So I'm looking, I check the instructions, and you don't actually have to log on to anything different. It tells you. And so I'm looking at this thing, and there's nothing else there. And I thought, well, I wonder if someone switched it off. Went up to the restaurant. It's gone missing. Someone's nicked the bloody Wi-Fi extender, haven't they? I couldn't believe it. Someone has nicked the Wi-Fi extender. So we made a few phone calls. We rung the maintenance guy because he keeps his tools near that area as well. Wondered if he'd unplugged it, or a member of the staff had unplugged it and put it somewhere. Once you've put a Wi-Fi extender, you just leave it, you see. No, we can't find it anywhere. Someone's nicked the bloody thing. Can you believe that? Now, fortunately, or unfortunately, there is a camera up there. So the general manager guy is going to look through the videos to see if he can see if anyone's nicked it or not. But it's just so annoying. Now, these things are not expensive in the grand scheme of things. That cost them £21 for a Wi-Fi extender. All right? But clearly, we're going to have to put it in a cupboard. Honestly. Thieving bastards. It wasn't even so much that it was nicked. It just created a lot of hassle. So then I tried to go online, and sure enough, the signal kept dropping out and the picture went down. So what I did in the end was I tethered it to my iPhone thing. I tethered the Wi-Fi, got a good personal hotspot thing on there, and I used that. Now, the funny thing is, so that it was being tethered on there for about 2.5 to 3 hours. And in that time, not a single frame dropped out. So it's not the computer, it's the Wi-Fi. That's where the problem is. But with the extender, it almost completely cured it. Not quite, but almost completely. Like it was like a 95% better. So that's why the stream was very late coming up last night, because someone nicked the Wi-Fi extender. It's so... Let me tell you, when you're in the situation and you're standing on the stage, you're dealing with singers, you're dealing with people who want to talk to you, you're dealing with someone who's telling you you've run out of pens, you're dealing with someone else there, and you've got that, it starts getting quite hair-raising. Dealing with all these things, and at the same time trying to sort out the karaoke stream. It's a blooming nightmare. But how sad. It's just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Stealing a Wi-Fi extender which has cost 20 quid. So I think we're going to have to put it... There is a cupboard right next to the socket. So we're going to have to put it on an extension lead and put it in the cupboard and lock the cupboard. And that will cure that problem. So that was the technically challenged thing last night. Oh, Lord. And then I had more technical challenges, but with something different, which I'll tell you in a second. Sean says, gone are the days when we could see the full mirror ball. Oh, no, well, you can if I move the thing up. Why do you want to see the full one? Why does that bother you? Sean. I could move the camera up a bit, but then you'd only see me head, wouldn't you? Oh, weird city to send someone to nick the extension lead. No, they won't, because the plug will be in the cupboard, you see. It'll be plugged in, wire, into the cupboard. So the other end will be in the cupboard. They won't be able to nick that, mate. Terrible, terrible. Mark says, I'm annoyed they don't have the free Wi-Fi anymore. No, they haven't. Well, surely haven't you got 4G or something on your phone, Mark? Do you not have 4G on there or something? Eh? Never mind. Now, my second technically challenging thing, if we got any of our wonderful Barry Manilow fans watching the show today, you'll know that yesterday at 8 o'clock, the fan club tickets went on sale. Now, I missed the 8 o'clock thing. I was so busy, wrapped up in trying to sort this out and sort that out and sort everything else out. I was so wrapped up in all this stuff that I missed the 8 o'clock start. But then I went on the Facebook when I was checking things a little bit later on, and it said, it was actually the lovely Wendy who said, I managed to get tickets, row 4 or something. I thought, the Barry Manilow tickets, I must try and get some now. So I went on the ticket site, clicked on tickets, and then it says, enter your code. And I thought, well, what code's that then? I thought to myself. And then I remembered Wendy had told me over a year ago now that your code is now your email. So I typed in my email. Here we go. Code not valid. Oh. So I tried my other email. I've got 2 emails that I generally use for this. I've tried the other one. Click. Code not valid. I thought, here we go. You know, I am not successful at buying tickets or booking things online. I find it incredibly complicated. I've only just signed up to the doctor's thing, to order repeat prescriptions. It took me 2 years to sign up for that. I just find it so difficult. Nothing ever bloody well works. How many times is it that you've tried to do and you click, code not accepted, and it doesn't tell you why? It doesn't tell you why. So I thought, well, God, what do I do now? And there was no one sort of around to help. So I went on the Barry Manilow site and I re-signed up for membership. I thought maybe it expires after a while. I can't remember how long I've been a member of the Barry Manilow fan club thing. Can't remember. I think I've signed up to it twice now. So this will be the 3rd time. Right? So I've signed up to that. PayPal, $9.99. Done it, and that's it. Done. So I thought, right, now maybe I can get the tickets. Nope, nothing happening. Code not valid. So I emailed the people at the Barry Manilow fan club place, who came back to me about an hour later. Meanwhile, all these good tickets are going, yeah? And said, try again now. So I tried again. Nope, nothing happened. Sent them another message. Still not working. Again, another hour went past. And then they replied to me, if you do it now, you won't need your email. So I did it again, and yep, straight on. Oh, okay, right. Tried to get tickets. First lot of tickets come up. Row N. N for no one. I thought, it's pointless. Pointless. All the good ones have gone. All the good ones have gone. Couldn't get the damn thing working. Don't you hate that? The times that happens and something doesn't work when you click the button, or even better, the button doesn't work. I had this signing up for Reach Radio the other day. I was trying to sign that up and you're clicking this button and the button's not doing anything, right? It turns out an hour later, when I was checking my emails, yes, it had actually clicked. But you see, the button didn't move. How do you know if it's worked, if the button doesn't move? Oh, it's so annoying. It really is. So, doesn't look like I'll be going to see Barry Manilow in Birmingham unless I get the front row tickets. Now, you may remember I told you that I wasn't going to do the front row thing anymore because the prices had got ridiculous. If you were doing the O2, they want about £700 for that front seat now. Not paying that. Not paying that. The Birmingham one, which I assumed was £700, but my friend Rachel, she's a big Manilow fan, much bigger fans. Most Barry Manilow fans that I know are massive fans. I am a fan. I love all his work and everything. Love going to see him. But these are like mega fans, if you see what I mean. They follow everything he does. And if anyone says anything bad about Barry Manilow, woe betide them. If the Manilow girls get to know, they will be round your house. I'm telling you now. But Rachel said that the Birmingham front row tickets are $400, so that's about 300 quid. Now, I would pay that. The only thing is, I said to... Don't tell him this. You promise you mustn't tell him this. This is our little secret, as someone once said to me. Was his name Rolf? Can't remember that. Anyway, I said to my mate, he's not watching, is he? I said to my mate, why don't you come to Birmingham with me and watch it? Well, I don't want to be, not being funny, but I don't want to pay £300, £400 for someone else to go to that. Do you know what I mean? I think that's stretching friendship a bit too far, don't you? Huh? But it's in Birmingham. And it's a long drive on your own, and I'm crap at parking. I just drive. And to be frank with you, it's too much effort. I don't think I'm going to go. The only way I could do it now is to get a front row, because I can't be sitting halfway back. There's no point for me. Once you see, I've sat in the front row before, and when you've sat that close, to go back again, it's a little bit like. I don't know, some people... I've never been first class on a plane, but I would assume that once you've done it once, that's it. You can't go back again after that. You know, and it's a bit like that with theatre tickets, I think. So I can't see myself going to the Birmingham thing. So very, very technically challenged the whole day, the whole night last night. No successes, really, except the fact that we managed to stream the karaoke via the phone, and that all worked quite well, didn't it? So there we are. Let's have a look. Thank you, Asood, for your little things, little pandas and things. You keep sending me pictures, Asood, on Periscope. And Weird City Citizen, you can probably buy some privately, but will cost double. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm going to the O2 to see him, Joanna, as you well know. Going to the O2 to see him on I think it's on the Saturday. And the lovely Wendy has booked in. Do you know Wendy, do you, Joanna? She's booked in a meal as well that we're going to have, I think, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that would be nice. And I'm kind of sitting at the side on that one, so that I just have to do. And that would be all right. Yeah, and that would be all right. Good. Hello, Kim Witt. Greetings, Kim. I'll be seeing you Saturday, darling. Looking forward to that, my love. Looking forward to that. Good. So that was that. That's the Wi-Fi extender. Something else. Paul says Birmingham's a dump anyway. Yeah, I know that. I used to work there, love. I used to work in Birmingham. Route 2 or Route 64 or something like that. It's gone now. I think it's called Glamorous now. I'm not quite sure. It was opposite the Nightingale place. I used to do the karaoke in Birmingham on a Friday night. It was all right, actually. And the journey wasn't too bad, to be honest. Not from here. I think we finished either at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, one of those two. And I was back here by 2:30. It's not too much of a bad journey at that time of night, mind. You know, you don't want to be driving to Birmingham at 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I can imagine that, Andrew. Yeah, but night time is okay. Night time is okay. Good. Something else technical I worked out this morning. Netflix. Who's got Netflix? We love Netflix. I was just watching yet another episode of Mr. I've got the music to this now. Hang on a minute. Let me play you a bit. The music to Mr. Selfridge. Do you know that music? Oh, hang on. I don't know where I've put it. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there it is. 1 minute. Mr. Selfridge music. Here it comes. We love this music. Don't you love this music, eh? Da, 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 da. Yeah. We love Mr. Selfridge on Netflix. Anyone's watched a bit of that earlier. And the thing is with the Netflix, it's all fantastic and all that. But when you first log on, and you'll know this, you get this list of recently watched programmes, don't you? Yes? And you have a look at that and think, oh, I wish I could get rid of some of those. And you can't. You can't get rid of them. You can't, click on it and, delete. It's there. So if you've clicked on something that you didn't like and you've watched, 2 minutes of it, then it just keeps coming up in that recently watched thing. Or continue watching for Chris. You know that long list of films? Well, I found out how to do it. Thank you very much. And I will now inform you on how it happens. What you have to do is you can't do it on the telly. You've got to do it on your computer. So you log into your account and do it there. Oh, I can't remember how to do it now. But you log into your account. Hang on, let me see if I can find it for you. I meant to have this up ready to read to you because this is useful to people. Delete recently watch Netflix. Here we go. Let me have a look there. Here we go. So what you have to do is open the Netflix app, okay, on your mobile phone or on the computer. You can't do this on the telly. Open your Netflix app. Click on your account. So you've got your profile icon, your account. Underneath my profile, click on viewing activity. And every show that I remember it now, every show that you watched will be listed there. If you click on the little X, it will remove that, it says. And eventually, within 24 hours, those ones that appear on your telly saying recently watched should disappear. That has been annoying me ever since I signed up to Netflix. Because I've got stuff there. And what keeps happening is they advertise a film and then I'll start watching it. Well, it's in bloody foreign. It's in foreign, dear. Well, that's no good, is it? Yeah, but it's got subtitles. I don't want to see subtitles. And I don't like dubbed. I don't like dubbed either. You know, when the mouth is moving, and it's English sounds, but you can see it's in foreign. I can't bear it. Oh, can't bear it. So I had some of those films up there as well, like foreign films dubbed into English. Very, very annoying. That's how you do it, okay? Weird City System. Check out Fargo's series on Netflix. It's good. An original film, Fargo. Okay, let me write that down. Fargo. Right, I've done that. Good. Now, what else have we got here? New Zealand. Now, what about Russia? What about Russia? Everyone's sending their politicians back, aren't they? But not New Zealand. I love this story. Look at this. New Zealand said it would like to expel Russian spies in retaliation for allegedly poisoning an ex-agent in Britain, but it can't find any. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not being funny, but what in New Zealand, why would you want to send spies to New Zealand? What have they got there? What's there? So we got all the money here. We got the money here, haven't we? You can understand it. I'm not quite sure what they would send or what would want to have spies in New Zealand for. Possibly sheep rustling. Very clean country, New Zealand. No nuclear. That's good. No nuclear. Scores of Russian diplomats, this is in today's Daily Mail, have been ordered from the United States, Canada, Australia and various European countries, of course including the United Kingdom, in the wake of the nerve agent attack on the Russian bloke and his daughter in Salisbury. New Zealand is a member of the Five Eyes Intelligent Sharing Network. The Five Eyes Intelligent Sharing Network, which also includes the States, Britain, Canada and Australia. It goes on. But while it offered in principle support, the country admitted a lack of Russian spy activity means that there was little action it could take. They're not interested, mate. Russia is not interested in New Zealand. We have done a check in New Zealand. We don't have Russian undeclared intelligence officers here. If we did, we would expel them. I love it. Arden said, New Zealand will keep under review what further actions it can take. So thank you. We must thank New Zealand. We must thank New Zealand for offering to do something about it. But unfortunately, being unable to do so as they don't have any Russian spies there. What else we got here? There's been a bit of a garage sale here. Again, in this morning's Daily Mail, it was a garage sale like no other. For among the items for sale was a £2,000 ostrich skin bin. Bin, what you put rubbish in. Bottles of vintage wine worth thousands. Garden sculptures going for millions. And art from some of history's most famous painters. This is a garage sale. The family of Saudi billionaire Sheikh Walid Jufali sold off more than 400 items from his sprawling country estate in Surrey yesterday. I wish I'd have known. I would have gone there with my little wallet, perhaps purchased a couple of little items. I tell you what I would have liked. They had a crystal piano. The Everything Must Go sale saw artworks auctioned off alongside a £55,000 crystal piano. Do you think he would have given it to me any cheaper than that? £55,000, a crystal piano. A piano made out of crystals. Wow. I could see that in my living room, lovey. I could invite you round for tea. And don't you dare put the cup down on top of my crystal piano. My mate keeps doing that on my glass coffee table. He puts his cup down and don't put anything underneath it. He's a bit slapdash when he's round here. Puts sugar in, goes all over the bloody worktop. Not like that in his house. Oh, no. Oh, he's so tidy and prim and proper in his house. You get up from the settee and he starts puffing cushions up. Gives me great pleasure when I sit back down and a great big dent in that cushion he's just puffed up. Let's have a look here. He died from lung cancer in 2016 after fighting a £200 million divorce battle with his ex-wife, who was a calendar girl, Christina Esterade. His family are now selling off his luxury belongings along with his £50 million Bishopsgate house near Egham. So it's only down the road from me in Surrey, with the proceeds being divided between his 3 former wives and 5 daughters. Honestly, there's a picture of this house. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a great big thing. I mean, a big house, no good to me at all, being on my own. But, there's always hope, isn't there? Always hope. There's a picture of the piano as well. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It seems to have like a light around it as well, like a blue light within the piano. Yesterday's sale, which lasted 10.5 hours, sold every item on the list and made the family £7.1 million. The most expensive items up for sale were Dr. Jufali's sculptures of Adam and Eve by Colombian artist Fernando Boterio. They sold for over £2 million. Another of his sculptures sold for £1 million. A bright blue ceiling installation by American artist sold for $75,000. Was there anything here I could afford? Oh, a plate. Plates designed by Pablo Picasso went for £12,500 each. No, I can't afford a plate. Oh, a sketch by Andy Warhol went for £2,250, and a single bottle of 1964 Petrus, what's that, a wine? I wonder what that is. Sold for more than £2,000. So we missed that one, gang, didn't we? Eh? Do you do garage sales at all? Anyone do garage sales? Do you do garage sales? What have you bought at a garage sale before? Anything nice? I haven't been to a garage sale for years. I used to go to Jumble Sales. Oh, they were dreadful places, Jumble Sales. You ever go? You get there like it'd be advertised, Jumble Sale today, 10:30 at the Scout Hut. And you'd get there, and there'd be all these old bags right in the front. They're like professional Jumble Sale people. They knew. They were there, mate. 10:30, they're queuing. They've probably been there since 8 o'clock in the morning, camping outside the Scout Hut. And then 10:30 comes, right? If the doors haven't opened, they're knocking. Come on, open up, we're ready. And honestly, this is no lie. I know this because I used to be in the Scouts, and I helped at Jumble Sales. And we'd be in the hall, and it'd get to the time, and you start hearing them knocking. Come on, open the doors, we're ready. Come on, it's 10:30. They're like that on the doors. And you used to throw the doors open, and these old bags used to run into the place. They knew where to go. This was the thing. They knew where everything was. God knows how. But it was the smell. Oh, the smell of musty old dirty clothes in there. And what did I used to buy? I used to buy records. You'd always get a load of records. And bric-a-brac and record players. You'd buy record players in a Jumble Sale. Oh, it was wonderful. Just open the lid, put a record on. I bought loads of record players from Jumble Sales for like £1 or something silly like that. 20 pence. And then these old bags who were buying the stuff that were very good at doing you out of money. How much are these? 50 pence. Oh, no, I don't want that. I'll give you 20. It was all like that. Always, all right, we'll have the 20 then. And you give them the 20 pence, and then they'd go off with the latest, a bra or something like that. Not that I wear a bra. I just want to point that out now. I don't wear bras. But it was the smell. Just musty old clothes. Awful. Never mind. Right. I'm getting out now, boys and girls. Now, don't forget, tonight is my music and chat show. That is at reachonair.com. Reachonair.com. Have a look now if you want, and you'll find out it's very easy to listen. Just type in reachonair.com, and then on the right-hand side, you can see a little pair of headphones, just sort of about an inch down from the bottom. It says Listen Live. Simply click on there, and that's all you got to do, really. Just click on that Listen Live thing, and it'll start playing. It'll ask you what player type you want. Go for the generic player, then you won't have to install anything, which is on the right, okay? So that's tonight at 10 o'clock. I follow Ross Patzel is before me. I'll be on after him. Music from all time and a bit of chat and a bit of fun and your messages as well. That's tonight at 10 o'clock is reachonair.com for my music and chat show. Live here from the Mirrorball Studios. All right, let's do today's birthdays and gang. Happy birthday today to Carol Tracy, mother of Michael Tracy, 58 years old today. Happy birthday, Carol. It's been a while since we last spoke. I hope you're doing very well, darling. Happy birthday to Carol. Karim, one of my old Belushi's boys. Karim is his birthday date. Don't say your age. You've got to be about 30 now, Karim. I'm guessing around 30 years old. Happy birthday to you, Karim. Peter Russell today is 42 years old today, and he's raising money for the International Elephant Foundation. I think my sister is a member of that, strangely enough. Happy birthday to Peter. Happy birthday to Ainhoa Valero. Happy birthday to Daniel Dinger Warren, a young 36 years old today. Great age, 36, Daniel. My favourite period was 32 to 47, so happy birthday to you, Daniel. You're right slapping in the middle of that now, aren't you? Maddy. Hello, Maddy. Maddy Can from Reading, otherwise known as Reading. Happy birthday to you. Alison Elford Broughton. Happy birthday, Alison. And happy birthday to Charles Foskett, who is a young 69 years old today. Happy birthday to you all. Hang on, where's my birthday song? I've lost it now. Here it is. Oh, play. There it is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Carol, Karim, Peter, Ainhoa, Daniel, Maddy, Alison and Charles. Happy birthday to you. Got all the names in today, didn't I? Yes. There we go. Any final messages before I go? I think that's it today. Are we finished there? 1 moment. I'll go right down the bottom there. 1 moment, please. Hold them for you there. Greetings to Ashley. And Nathan's there as well, joining us right at the end of the show. So hope you're all well. So hopefully I hear some of you, see some of you tonight at 10 o'clock. Remember, there won't be a picture. It's a radio show. That's at 10 o'clock, reachonair.com. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you again on this Tuesday very soon. Bye-bye.